By the time this video is out, it will, hopefully, have been around 2 months since the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza, and a couple years shy of a full decade since the Super Mario Odyssey team rocked the 3D platforming world with the best game on the Nintendo Switch. High praise, I know, considering the library that console curated, but I mean it all the same. To usher in this new generation of Nintendo hardware with the Switch 2, the Odyssey team has rolled out the red carpet for the return of a platforming legend. 3D Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Bonanza hits the ground running as soon as it lands. It opens and immediately prompts you to do one thing. Punch. This guy's a fucking menace. Rocks, punch. Dirt, punch. Metal? Okay, maybe not metal, but still, you get the idea. This introduces you to the game's material system, which so much of it relies on. Some materials share the same properties, like the various stones and dirt throughout the game, but materials like gold double as currency and explosive. Some materials will be punched in one location and appear in another location entirely. Some make DK faster when he runs on it, and some can't even hold his weight. Lots of NPCs in the game are even destructible terrain. It's fucking crazy. For now, though, we have the basics, stone and dirt. The opening area, Ingot Isle, is the perfect litmus test for the concept of fully destructible platforming stages, and doubles as the reintroduction to this dev team's incredible set dressing. Monkey miners work for their next Banandium gems, the primary collectible of the game. Conveyor belts move soft dirt, and explosive punch pads clear whole rock walls. This game gets the ball rolling immediately, and it does not let up for a minute in this department. 3 Corpo Life Path monkeys appear and blow up DK's house, dropping their special rock. DK finds this little fella named Odd Rock and dives to the next location. This is the Lagoon layer, where we enter full 3D platforming jungle gym territory. DK's mobility in this game is a significant departure from Mario, where the plumber relied on his acrobatics to get through the kingdoms of Odyssey, triple jumping, somersaulting, long jumping through challenges. DK is a far more straightforward creature. He can climb nearly every surface in the game, tear up chunks of terrain and surf on them, and perform mid-air jumps off of anything he carries. His movement kit is different, but not one bit limited or less fleshed out. The world is spotted with platforming challenges in every conceivable direction, and while you're urged to do specific challenges, your progression is determined by your choices and the efficiency of your movement. No one challenge in the open world has a single predetermined solution. In fact, your goal in the first layer is to get to the big monkey by raising the stage's water level and lifting the bridge to him. You can do all of that, or you can do a little... Reaching the Elder Kong grants you the game's first real narrative step. As it turns out, the rock dropped by the evil monkeys was actually a timid little girl named Pauline, who was abducted from the surface and turned into a rock. She's encouraged with DK by dancing monkeys to sing a song, and though reluctantly, does so, transforming DK into the first of his Bananza form, the Kong Bonanza. The most distinct thing about Bonanza... Oh god, why do I keep fucking up? The most distinct thing about Bonanza is its relationship with its soundtrack, and how it intertwines with its story. Music is a huge theme in the game, and there are some fucking bangers here. The Kong Bonanza gets a rock anthem. The Zebra Bonanza gets a mariachi theme. And the Ostrich Bonanza gets a surfer summer theme? And it's not just the transformations that get this attention either. Of course, every stage has its own distinct theme, music, NPCs, with none overstaying their welcome.
You gonna say something?
Bananza is always looking to show you something new and exciting. Rainbow gas bellows from the smokestacks of the canyon layer. DK eats huge fruit in the resort layer, and your objective in the feast layer is to make a big burger. In this layer, a monkey just got done building his house, and if you break any part of it, he'll say he should have gotten Kong insurance. Now, I don't want to sound too harsh, but if you see genuinely funny shit like this in a video game, and you still decide to click install on something like this,
Please stay the fuck away from me.
After meeting Elder Kong, DK and Pauline's motivations are established, and the adventure can start in earnest. The relationship between these two is the glue that holds not only the story together, but the gameplay. DK is the most static of static characters. Right from the jump, DK is an ape that wants to eat the bananas, and by the end, DK is an ape that wants to eat the bananas. Pauline is an entirely different story. Throughout the game, she has a hard time coming into her own, reluctant to sing and shying away from her talent. By the end of the game, she wears her confidence outright and discovers the power of her voice. Alone, these two couldn't hope to accomplish reaching the heights they managed to climb in this game. So much so that when the two are separated in the middle of the game, it has a tangible effect on how you play. In a game with a similar dynamic like The Last of Us, Joel is just as capable a homicidal maniac without Ellie as he is with her. Their relationship is purely cinematic. This is not the case with DK and Pauline. The entire Bananza mechanic is entirely contingent on having Pauline with you. And in order to break certain materials or access certain challenges, you need to use Pauline's voice to unwrap their seal. Their friendship, their relationship, is the engine that drives you through the game from beginning to end, even if you don't really notice it. And it makes for one of the most lovable and endearing relationships you will ever see in a video game. When Donkey Kong Bonanza was first revealed, I was apprehensive toward it. And the more I learned about the game and the lead up to its launch, the more I felt pushed away by it. I didn't think I was ready for such a wild departure from the intricately designed and curated gameplay offered by 3D Mario. When, finally, I got my hands on the game, I was greeted with a masterful blend of level design, music, art direction, and player expression that all built to a stunning third act finale that will leave your jaw permanently fixed to the floor. In a time where my hopes for this industry, this art form, were plummeting to a catastrophic low, this game pulled from me an optimism I didn't know I still had. What I'm trying to say with all of this is that you should drop whatever it is that you're doing and play this game as soon as you can.